I'm going to start by sitting on my block. And move those over here. And just cross the legs in any way that feels comfortable to you. It can be heels in front of the groin, sitting on a block. You can sit on a blanket, as you wish. I'm going to start out lengthening the spine, pressing the hands down, rolling the shoulders back. Let's take some nice shoulder rolls back. So today we're focusing on joint freeing. Let's start mostly with, we'll do some upper body stuff, then we're going to really get into the lower body, and then put the two together in the posture of gumukhasana later. Our hands together at the center of the heart, Anjali Mudra, lifting the spine, lifting the torso, but yet pulling in the chin towards the throat. And when you do that, it really gives you a lovely long neck. It helps your neck to open up, the vertebrae to get some space in between them. Imagine you're pushing your head against the wall behind you. Chin at the throat. What a nice feeling of a long spine. The mantra this morning is Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may our actions contribute to the happiness and the freedom of all beings. Join me if you know it. Breathing in. Om Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Release our hands to give us a little energy today. Let's practice the nadi sodhana 4-6-4. So this is alternate nostril breathing to open both hemispheres of the brain. And to find some energy in our body, we're going to inhale for 4, hold that inhale for 6, and then exhale for 4. So we're giving ourselves a little prana boost here. Left hand in Jnana Mudra. Right hand is in Vishnu. Bring the right hand into a fist, open the thumb and the last 2 fingers. Place the thumb at the right nostril. We'll breathe in through the left first for the count of 4, and we're going to hold both sides for 6. Here we go. Inhale on the left, 2, 3, 4, hold both sides, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exhale through the right, 2, 3, 4, inhale right, 2, 3, 4, hold both sides, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exhale left, 2, 3, 4, inhale left, 2, 3, 4, hold both sides, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exhale right, 2, 3, 4, inhale right, 2, 3, 4, hold both sides, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exhale left, 2, 3, 4, inhale left, 2, 3, 4, hold both sides, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exhale right, 2, 3, 4, inhale right, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exhale left, 2, 3, and 4. Release your hands. Breathe through both nostrils, see if they're clear. And then change the position of your legs. So you can, if you had your right foot in front, Change so that your left foot is in front. We're gonna bring our arms out in front of us, lightly close a fist and take circles outward. 2, 3, maybe your wrists are crackling like mine. 5, and then change the direction. Now we're going to take our right hand on top of our left and then cross your fingers, extending your arms. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, lift. Exhale in. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Pulling them towards you and then extending them. Bring them back in again. One more in this direction. Excellent for wrists, elbows, and shoulders. Now bring your hands towards you once again. Inhale, this time they're close to the heart. The hands stay interlaced. Reach your arms up and over your head. Try to bring your hands down towards your waistband and then pull in your ribs. Now again, press your head back against the hands. Chin comes towards the throat, lengthen the neck. Pull the ribs in. 3 more breaths here. Ujjayi breath. 2 more breaths. 1 more wonderful breath here. Now take your arms up and over, extend them. Remember which one was on top. If your right one's on top, take it on the bottom. If your left one was on top, then take it on the bottom. Extend the arms outward and then pull them in. Breathe with it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Ujjayi breath. Let it even be loud today. Slight constriction in the throat. 1 more. Stretch it out as much as you can. And then exhale here. Good. Now bring it in towards your chest. Roll your elbows in for a moment. Roll your shoulder blades back and down. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, bring the hands over. Chin comes toward the throat. Head presses against the arms. Pull your ribs in. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Keep trying to bring the hands down towards your waistband. Inhale and exhale and shake it out. Nicely done. All right, we're going to come onto our backs for a little bit of hip opening. So laying on your back, make sure you have nothing around you that's going to get in the way. I'm going to pull the right knee in first. Now straighten the right leg. We're going to take giant circles with a straight leg. Keep the left leg active. Giant circles. See if your toes can touch the floor on most of the circle. Let it cross over the body, starting with the right leg. Up. We'll have 3 in one direction and 3 in the other. Exhale as the foot goes down. Inhale as the foot comes around. See if you can almost touch your face with the leg. 1 more in this direction. Now, take the joint in the opposite direction. Leg goes up and over first. Exhale down, inhale, lift. Last one in this direction and rest. Now pull the left knee in towards you, holding onto the shin, and straighten the leg. 3 in one direction and then 3 in the other. Palms out, arms in a T. Really try to keep the toes down on the floor. And both sides of the body. Getting a really nice open circle. And then change the direction. Maybe you need some help with your hand. You can use your left hand to bring the leg over the body to make sure it stays on the floor to the left. Make sure it goes all the way over to the right. I'll take one more in this direction. And stop and rest and just notice. Notice the hip joint feeling a little more open, low back feeling a little more open. I'm talking about the vertebrae in the low back. And then pull the right leg in and cross the right leg over to the left for 5 breaths. Look to your right, try to bring your right shoulder down. Simple gaze over the right hand, shoulder down on the floor. Bring the right knee back and let the right leg go. Take the left leg in, a nice squeeze, and cross the left leg over to the right. Extend your left arm to the left, gazing left if you can, giving a nice twist to the whole spine, bringing out the vertebrae. Three more Ujjayi breaths. One more breath. And then bringing the head back to the center, the knee back to the center, bring the left leg down. Extend the arms overhead. Use anything that's in your way. And take the arms to the right and the upper body to the right, making a half moon shape. Complement the half moon by taking your feet right. Keep your left sits bone down, left side of the hip down. One more breath. And then come back into the center and bring your feet back to the center as well. Let's take the upper body to the left now. Extend your arms far left. You can even hold on to the right wrist with your left hand. Get a little more stretch, only if you need it. And then walk your feet left. Three more slow Ujjayi breaths. One more breath. And bring your hands back to the center, knees back to the center, and pull the knees in, rock side to side. Make your low back really, really long, stretching out the low back. And then take the soles of the feet to the sky, reaching for the outer feet. Press your knees down. Happy baby. This is called Ananda Balasana, so it's a blissful baby. Blissful babies like to move in their pose. They have very free joints, very soft, very pliable. Stretch one leg over to the right, and then bend the knee. Stretch the other leg to the left, and then bend the knee. Pulling the knees in, rock yourself up, and come to all fours. So from here, we're going to tuck our toes down, and we're going to walk our hands in front of our shoulders just a little bit for Chakravartasana, so Vakasana. So keep the toes down, so you're really getting into the toe joint here. We're going to come back and sit on the toe joint for some kapalbhati practice in a few moments. So dropping the belly, inhale, lift the head, look between the eyebrows. Exhale, stretch your arms forward, round the spine. Push into the toes. Inhale, Chakravartasana, looking between the eyebrows, or cow pose. Exhale, round. Push into your toes. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. All fingertips down. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale, round the spine, bring the bottom back. And walk your hands back onto the tops of the thighs, pressing down to the toes. So the toes are still under us if you can. If not, feeling comfortable, put the tops of the feet down and get into the ankle joint instead. Kapalbhati, get your fire going for this day. Bring your hand to your belly, and you can push back with force or not force. So it looks like this. Every time you exhale, you're pressing your belly button back to the spine. Emulate sneezing. Again, don't give force if you feel overheated already, have vertigo, epilepsy, untreated pressure issues in your body. You can go without force. It looks like this. Okay, we're going to try 10 rounds. Inhale. One more round of Chakravartasana. Hands down, toes down if you can, keep them there. Drop the belly, lift the head, look between the eyebrows. Exhale, press back, round the spine. And go a little more fluid. Inhale. Exhale. Pumping the sacrum to get joint fluid through the vertebrae. Inhale. Exhale. And sit back. One more round, Kapalabhati, 10 times. Ready? Nicely done. Coming back to all fours, take your hands wide, spread your fingers, take your knees wide, toes down, lift your knees, and downward facing dog. Bend one knee and then the other. Now try to become a little still for a moment. Shake out your head, still in the lower body. Relax your neck. And then inhale, lift your right leg up halfway. Feel a beautiful stretch through the Achilles on the left, ankle, and then lift the leg higher, bend the knee, and we're gonna open the right hip. And take circles, just 3 circles in one direction.
Good. And then 3 circles in the other direction. Imagine you're drawing the letter O with your knee. In any color you'd like. Big, delicious circles. One more. Now you can also do this on your left knee. You don't have to stay on your foot. Take the right foot down and lift the left leg halfway. Push back through the heel. Push, push, push. Lift the leg higher. Bend the knee and open the left hip. Look under the left arm. 3 circles in one direction. You choose which way you'd like to go first. Don't let them be small, stingy circles. Inhale as the knee goes up. Exhale as the knee comes down. Change the direction when you've hit 3. And bring the leg down when you've finished. Walking the feet forward slowly. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees if you need to. Otherwise, try to straighten the legs. Shaking out the head. Now place the big toes together, heels slightly apart. Bend the knees, cross the thumbs. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold, Surya Namaskar C 3 times. Inhale, right foot steps back, getting into the hip joint. Exhale, left foot steps back. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Roll the shoulders back, like those nice shoulder rolls we took at the beginning. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Cross the thumbs, reach up. Uttita Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale, right foot steps back, down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right. Cross the thumbs. Reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale, plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Shoulders back and down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right. Comes forward. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot goes back, looking up. Exhale, right. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Ashtangasana. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right. Inhale, cross the thumbs, lift up. Last round, exhale. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, left. Inhale, plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Cobra. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot forward. Inhaling. Exhale, left. Cross the thumbs, Uttita Hastasana. Last one on this side. Exhale. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale, right. Inhale to plank. Ashtangasana. Bhujangasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right. Inhale, cross the thumbs. And exhale, rest for a moment. Tadasana. Samastitihi.
2 more breaths. Taking a little breather here. Feel how your body feels a little different than when you started this morning. Big joints get a beautiful opening from the sun salutations. Now we're going to come into that again, but we're going to stop along the way. Cross the thumbs, reach up. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, step the right foot back, take the knee down, and take your left foot over to the left for lizard. And bring your right knee back a little bit further. Now lift your knee off the floor and roll through the toes again, getting into the hip joint here. Now you can lower the knee and stay. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Pull the left knee in towards the left shoulder. Keep squeezing it in, but keep your head up. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Right toes remain down in the floor. This also stretches the arch of the foot. 1 more breath. Great. And then bringing your left hand back a little bit, take your right hand, right forearm parallel to the front edge of the mat, rolling your left hip open. Don't let it come from the knee. Really go through the hip, right? So we want the hip joint to open. Toes are active, foot is active. Now bend your right leg and reach back with your left hand, but make sure that your right heel is going towards your right side of your bottom, not over to the left. Right? Knee joints don't go that way. So stretching through the quadricep to release the knee joint, the upper hip, gazing back towards your left foot. 8 total breaths, we're at 4. Push away from the floor with your right arm. Keep trying to open through the left hip. One more breath. And releasing the right foot, come back to the center, both hands down, stretch the left leg back. Ooh, nicely done. Send it out. You want to take the left leg up for a moment, bend the knee and open the hip. Just stretch it out any way you like. And then release the left foot when you're ready. Take the right foot forward. And let's come down to the left knee for a moment to take the knee back, keeping the toes down in the floor, so foot is perpendicular, rock forward and back, forward and back. Right hand's on the inside of the right foot. You can walk your right foot over to the right. Then bring the left knee down, elbows down, and lift your heart. Pull the right knee in towards the right shoulder. Don't roll it out to the outer edge of the right foot yet. Keep your weight on the inner arch of the right foot, pressing through the big toe, pulling the belly in to help you. Mula Bandha is engaged. You'll have some Uddiyana Bandha engagement here. Belly in and up towards the heart, pressing down through the back toes. Make sure your shoulders drop down your back. Last 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Now walk your hands back a little bit and roll open through the right hip. Make sure it's through the hip and you're not just opening the knee joint, right? Keep your foot placed, anchored where it is. Spread the toes, active foot, bring the left forearm down and slowly bend your left knee, reaching your right hand back for your left heel. See if you can bring your left heel to the left glute. Bend your elbow, gazing up. See if you can look back to in the direction of the toes, but upward. Keep your left heel going towards the left side of your bottom. Don't forget, it's really important to the knee joint. 4 more breaths. Stay aware of keeping the left foot towards left side. 1 more breath. Excellent. And release. Bring your hands down. Step the right foot back. Take either leg that you need up in the air for an opening. I'm going to lift my right leg. Bend the knee. Open the hip. And back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forwards. Press your toes down into the floor. Your toes and your fingertips. Press, 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 press. Exhale, all the air, look forward and jump. Inhale, lift your head. Straighten your legs as much as you can. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana, Surya Namaskar B. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Uttita, look forward in between the eyebrows. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, reach up. Exhale, Chaturanga, or variation. It can be knees, chest, and chin, or a swing through. Downward facing dog. Stay 5 breaths with me. Press through your fingertips so your wrists feel free. Press through your heels or bend your knees if your hamstrings feel very, very ironclad. 1 more breath. Inhale, lift your heels. Press through your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Put your fingertips down firmly into the floor. All the air out of the lungs and jump. Inhale, straighten the legs, look forward. Exhale, gaze into the navel. Bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana, and exhale, Samastitihi. Let's try that 1 more time. So bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward. Keep your gaze forward the whole time. Exhale, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, looking forward. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Take 5 breaths. Inhale, lift the heels, really press to the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Bring your thighs right to your ribs. Stretch your back. Look forward and jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. Take 1 more breath here. We're going to head that way, but we're going to stop in Warrior 1. Bend the knees in the same direction we've been going. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, look between the eyebrows.
Exhale, keep looking there if you're taking chaturanga. Inhale, exhale. And let's take the right foot forward, right behind the hand. So make a really wide warrior one. Take the left foot a little more to the left, toes pointing out. Inhale, bring your hands to your heart. And exhale here. Now, as we lift our left knee, we're gonna do some hip whipping, beautiful hip opening. We're gonna take the left knee in a big open circle. And we're going to release the left hand as we do that. We'll keep the right hand towards the heart. Here we go. Inhale. Place it down gently. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just 2 more for 5 total. Inhale. Keep your focus in one place, something that's not moving. 1 more. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Now step the left foot forward. Make sure it's a wide step. Right foot goes far right. Left foot goes far left. Inhale, hands at the heart. Remember, you'll release the right hand as you lift the right knee and open it up. Spreading the toes on the left foot for support. Activate the left leg. Here we go. Inhale, keep your gaze on one place that's not moving. Exhale. Inhale, opening the right hip. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. One more. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay 5 breaths here. You're welcome to lift a leg, open a hip if you need to, whatever you need to do here. Now inhale, lift your heels, stretch through the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, stretch out your back, look forward. And all the air, the lungs, press your fingertips down, jump. Inhale, straighten legs, look forward. Exhale, all the way inward. Bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. We're gonna work our way into standing poses. Inhale. Reaching arms up, Utthita Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the head, look forward. Make your transition. Meet you in down dog. Step the right foot in between the hands and open the back foot 90 degrees. Warrior 2. We're gonna take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, and stretch the arms behind you. And start head circles. Head goes to the right and down. Left, lift your chin. It's almost like chin circles. Keep your hands reaching behind you. Watch your balance. 1 more. Change the direction. Hands reaching behind you. So you've got balance, you've got the head circles, and you've got the arms reaching back. There's a lot going on. Extend the arms out. Nice. Now turn the palms up and back. Back towards the wall behind you. Look to the right. 5 breaths. One more breath. And reach your right hand down, left hand down, left heel goes high. Step the right foot back, don't slide it back. Looking forward. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step the left foot in between the hands, open the right foot. Reach your arms long and behind you. Inhale to stretch, 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 stretch. We got both directions of the head circles in the other side. So on this side, we're going to practice coming forward towards our left heel, but keep the back foot open 90 degrees. So it's an excellent hip opener. Also, we're getting into the shoulders. Reach your arms up and over the head, chin to the throat, gazing into the navel. 3 more breaths. Free your chest by squeezing the shoulder blades together. Bring your hands down to the floor on either side of your left foot. Turn your right heel high, look forward, and step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Let's take another little hip opener here. Take the right leg up high, bend the knee, open the right hip. 2 circles in one direction. Good, and 2 circles in the opposite direction. Good. Left leg high, lift it up, bend the knee, open the hip. 2 circles in one direction. And 2 in the opposite direction. Good, and bring the leg down when you're ready. Press the fingertips into the floor. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. And jump. Inhale, straighten legs. Exhale, gaze into navel. Straight legs, inhale, rise. And exhale, hands at heart. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Opening the eyes, preparing for Trikonasana. Inhale, extend the arms up, Utthita Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift the head, look to the third eye. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana or variation. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the right foot in between the hands and open the back foot 90 degrees. Inhale, coming up, straighten the legs. And then stretch the arms out. Make sure your spine is long. Look to the right and reach far right. Decide if you want to use your block for this posture. Maybe you want to put your block on the inside or outside of the right foot, just to create a little more space in the shoulder joint and the spine. You don't have to go very low, meaning you don't have to bring your hand all the way down to your foot to get a beautiful opening here. And we're going to start with circles on the left arm. 1. Inhale, let your head follow your hand, but only your hand, nothing else. Keep your feet active, keep your legs active. Good. Keep your concentration on your hand, then change the direction of the hand. Nice. And coming all the way up. Let's take reverse Trikonasana. Reach far behind you, bring the left hand down, and bring the right arm up. Now your palm of your right hand is facing behind you. See if you can turn your palm of your right hand a little more behind your back, right? So towards the wall behind you. Active legs. The stretch is coming from the pelvis. Top of the right ASIS hip. Two more breaths. One more breath. Keep legs strong. Keep squeezing the quads. And releasing the hands.
Bend the right knee to come out safely. Right hand comes down. You can leave your block in the front for the other side. Left hand down. Turn your left heel high. And I want you to lift your right foot off the floor. Ooh, and take it back. Don't slide it. Good. Let's take the left foot in between. You notice no chaturanga there, right? Turn the right foot open 90 degrees. I think we're chaturanga out. Open the right arm, left arm. Good. Now straighten the left leg. Find your hips a little to the right, extend your arms long, and reach long to the left. Then find your block. Maybe you want to take your block on the outside. I'm going to put mine on high today, just to give myself a little more space in my joints. Not to squeeze my joints. Right arm comes up, and I'm going to take 3 circles in one direction, watching the hand only. Not being distracted by anything else around the hand. Good. And then change direction when you've reached 3. Coming all the way up. Reach far back to with your right hand. Right hand comes down on the thigh or the down maybe towards the calf. Turn your left palm upward and reach up and over. Looking up, see if you can turn your palm now towards your back or towards a wall behind your back. Keep the reach going on with the left hand. Three more breaths. Squeezing the legs for support, finding freedom in the hips. One more breath. Bring your spine back to neutral. Bend the left knee, move the block, and take left hand down, right hand down. Right heel comes high, left foot comes back, look forward. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take 5 breaths. Press the fingertips down firmly. Two more breaths. One more breath. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forward. Prepare, really prepare. And jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Utthita Hastasana. Rest for 5 breaths. Hands at heart. And releasing the hands, opening the eyes. I'll turn towards you for Padangusthasana. Hand to big toe pose for our balance today. So left toes spread wide. Use all that open jointness on your left foot to hold you in a very broad space. Spread the toes, lift the arch of the left foot. Bend the right knee and lift the right leg. So you have the option of taking right hand to shin instead. Left arm high, or right hand to big toe. We're saying just 3 breaths in each one today. To not overwork our left ankle joint. One more breath. And open to the right. Opening the foot to the right, open your hand left. Gazing left. One more breath here. Take the foot forward, hand on shin, or the foot as you like, and reach the right arm high and twist to your right. and release. Shake out your left ankle. There's a lot of work that went into that left ankle. It's excellent for strengthening, but it can create a little bit of tediousness, tiredness, fatigue in the left ankle. So really give it a good bit of love. I like to curl my toes and do kind of a counter pose. And then release that. That counter pose I learned from my cats. They sit with their paws underneath them. All right, so spread out the toes on your right foot. Really spread them. Bend the left knee. Place your weight into the right foot, ball of the foot and the heel, lifting the left leg this time. Remember, you can do this with a knee bent, right arm high. If you want, go for the big toe. Turn your gaze up. I'm going to take right arm to the right, left leg to the left. Look right if you can. This is excellent if done at a wall as well, putting your back against a wall. And bring the foot back to the center. Take your right hand to the outside of the left foot. Bring your left or the left shin. Bring your left arm up and back, and then slowly turn your head. Now start to count to 3. 3 slow breaths, not fast breaths. Sometimes we tend to breathe a little faster in these poses because we want to get through them. Bring it back to the center and let it go. Shake out your right ankle. Give some nice turns. Lift it up. Do the cat counter pose. Curl your toes in. Place the top of the foot on the floor. A lot of weight in the top of the foot. That'll give your ankle a nice counter pose. And the next posture also will be a beautiful counter posture for this. So we're going to practice virasana and then gumukhasana today. So take our knees down and our feet wide. In virasana, you'll want your block maybe to be under your bottom if you have tight knees or grumpy knees. If you don't, you can sit your bottom down. And we're just going to try the first of virasana, seated, not laying back yet. We'll come to that after gumukhasana today. Three breaths, getting that nice counter pose to those standing one-legged postures. Opening the eyes, and next, turning towards me, bring your knees together, have your block handy, your strap handy. Take your left knee behind your right and separate your feet as wide as you can. Sit down between your feet, but before you come all the way down, have your block handy in case you need it for support with your knees. Opening the feet to be equidistant from the hips. Have your strap handy. So we're going to extend the right arm out. Take your strap in your left hand, palm facing down, or sorry, palm facing back. Bend your elbow and walk your right hand up your back. Good. Take your strap in your left hand and reach your arm up and over. Maybe you hold on with your strap or you can catch your hands. Place your chin towards your throat and the back of your head towards your upper arm. Eight breaths here. We're already at 3. Keep trying to press your top leg down on top of the left leg, but not on the knee. And release. From here, place your hands in front of you and lift your knees up. Walk your hands to the left, all the way left. Excellent for the knees, and then sit down. And for the hips, also you're getting the upper body. So this is a full, there's a lot of joints getting a nice stretch here. Getting some good opening, getting a little more space. And if you need even more space, take that block under your hips, under your bottom, I should say. Please put your strap in your right hand this time. Find your heels equidistant from your hips. Extend the left arm out, palm facing back. Bend the elbow, walk the hand up the middle of the back. Right hand comes forward, strap in it. Inhale, reach your arm up and back. Maybe you can clasp the strap or the hands. Press your head against the upper arm, the top arm, that right arm, chin in towards the throat. 8 breaths. Keep an active upper leg, pressing down on the lower leg. Two more breaths. One more breath. And release. Nicely done. All right. Move your strap out of your way. And this time we're going to come straight up and back to the knees together position. Let's return to our virasana. Let's revisit it and take it a little bit deeper now. Virasana, hero or heroine pose. Knees together, feet apart. You might want your block for this. Sit down in between your heels. Beautiful opening to the knees and the ankles. Hips very happy here. We're going to take it even further. Walk your hands back as far as it feels good for you. Heels hugging into the hips. Heels hugging, heels hugging. Maybe you want to bring your elbows down. Maybe you want to bring your head down. Bring your hands to your elbows. Keep pressing your knees forward. So if your knees come a little apart, it's okay. They shouldn't come apart any further than your hips. That'll just create some tension in the lumbar spine. Try to keep them together, broadening the low back. 8 delicious breaths here. We're already on 4. Preparing us for a playful camel today. Playful ustrasana. Last breath. And release the arms. Bringing your hands to your ankles, slowly come up. And come all the way up so that your toes are tucked under you. Your feet are right behind your knees now, so they're no longer splayed a little wider. You can take your hands to your sacrum, pressing down. I want you to lift your heart high. Stretch your spine. Feel that extension you're getting. It's not a back bend. This is the back bend, right? We want extension. Lift. Try to create some space between each vertebrae, between each spinal joint. Lift, create space. Now your right hand can stay at your right hip, or it can come to the right heel. Reach your left arm up in a beautiful big sweeping circle. Exhale, left hand comes to hip, right hand releases from right foot, and or you can take your left hand to your heel. Inhale up. Exhale, so doing circles with the arms. Exhale. Inhale, Exhale. And again, you can keep your hand at your hips, your hand at your sacrum, I should say. Three more rounds. Right, left. Two more rounds. Make this your last one. And then stay with your hands on your heels, put your hips over your knees or your hands on your sacrum. Remember to go for extension versus a deep back bend here. Find length in the spine. Just 5 breaths, we're at 2. One more breath. And come back to neutral. Take the tops of the feet down, countering those toe stretches. Bring your things out of your way. Move yourself back if you need on your mat so you have space in front of you. Stretch long. Take a moment to stretch here. And then bring your hands back and come into Chaturvakasana again. Drop the belly, lift the head, inhale. So the tops of the feet are down this time. Exhale, round the spine. So you're neutralizing your back bending time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round, gaze into the navel. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. Well done. Stretch out your back. And slowly come down. And we're going to lay down, we're going to sit on our heels for a moment. And we're going to talk about where we're heading with this. So we're going to work towards our counter pose, but we're going to do it with shoulder stand, actually halasana, coming into shoulder stand. So if you're not taking shoulder stand with me today, you can still bring your legs over your torso with this. So we're going to find some space on our mat where we can put a blanket and let the heads hang off of the blanket. So the head will be here. Make sure there's space for your head on the cushion, and your back will be on your blanket. Shoulders at the front edge. So the way we're countering our back bends today is with halasana, which is plow pose. Take a moment to breathe. This is also the poison removing posture, hala pose, removing the hala. Pull the knees in towards the chest. Feel that nice stretch in the low back. And then let's go for the feet behind the head. So if you're not taking your bottom off the floor today, you can stretch your legs back and take a counter pose like this with your full back on the floor. Otherwise, lift your bottom. Bring your feet behind your head, chin to the throat. Neck should have a lot of space today from the joint practice. Walking the toes towards the head, press the heels towards the floor. Spend 2 more breaths here. One more breath. And from here, take your hands to your middle back and one, and then the other leg up.
Pulling the elbows together, lift as high as you can. Keep the feet pressing up, 10 delicious breaths. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you lift up. Make some space between your chin and your chest. 2 more breaths. Keep the toes pressing up. 1 more breath. And let's return to Halasana, just for a brief moment. Toes come towards the head. Relax your hands on the floor. And then slowly lower down. Slow, slow, slow as you go. Bend your knees, soles of the feet on the floor. Roll to one side and remove your blanket. Extending your legs long, hands reaching towards your toes. Come up onto your elbows. Lift your chest, curve the upper back, curve the neck back. Option to stay here if you don't want to put any pressure on your head, or walk your elbows forward, allowing the crown of your head to come down. Keep still action in the elbows. You can even lift your hands up and press through the elbows, or just keep the hands down and use the hands also to support this pose. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth 3 times, please. One more. 2 more quiet breaths. Keep the action of the elbows on the floor. Then inhale, lift your head, chin to the throat. Excellent. Pull the right knee in towards the chest. And cross the right leg over to the left. Nice, lovely twist here. And bring the right knee in and let it go long. Left knee in towards the chest. And cross the left leg over to the right. Extend your left arm long. Turning the head left. Bring the left knee in towards the chest. And pull the right knee in too. Lift your head towards the knees, preparing for Shavasana. Rock a little bit. Squeeze everything together. Take a big inhale. Hold it. Squeeze your face, squeeze your bottom, squeeze your belly, squeeze your arms, squeeze everything you've got. Exhale, let everything go to the floor. Free like your joints. Feel the suppleness of the body. Notice how your body feels different than when you started your practice today. Freer, more open, liberated, joyful, spacious. Take a big breath in from the toes to the top of the head. And then breathe out, top of the head to the toes. Breathing in, toes to top of head. Exhale, top of the head to the toes. Next, sweep your body with your inhale from the toes to the top of the head. Anything that didn't create spaciousness, openness, try to find it now. Breathe in,
Stop, take a breath in it, in that space. Maybe there's a muscle that feels tight. Breathe there for a moment. Go up higher, higher to the top of the head, all the way up. And then exhale, sweep your exhale through the body for one more scan. And rest in this openness. Rest in this freedom. Let the tongue relax in the mouth. Let the jaw soften. Make space between your teeth even. Notice the space between your ears and your shoulders. There's not enough space. Lift yourself up a little in your upper back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Move your shoulder blades down the back. Chin comes toward the throat to create a nice long vertebrae. And the neck, cervical spine, gets space. Put your tailbone towards your heels to get space in the low back. Feel a spaciousness between the two shoulders and the front of the body and the back of the body. Feel the space between your right hand and your left hand. Between the right side of the ribs and the left side of the ribs. Between right side of pelvis, left side of pelvis. And the top part of the knee and the bottom of the knee. Feel the space there. The connective tissue healthy, creating more space. We've nurtured today our connective tissue. And the space between the tibia and the fibula and the lower legs, the two bones. And the ankle joint, the bones of the ankle joint. Reaching into the foot. Between all the bones of the feet, feel the space. The joints of the toes. Whole body is open and free. Spread your toes a little, start to move your toes, spread your fingers, move your fingers, and then start to move your ankles and move your wrists. Turn your head left, turn your head right. Bend the knees. And pull the knees in towards the chest. Just take 2 circles in one direction. Hands on tops of the knees. and 2 circles in the other direction. And turn to your right for 3 breaths. Turning the head downward. Left hand comes down, brings you up to a seat. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hands at the heart center. Again, we lift the spine, creating space in each vertebrae. Really try to create space by pulling the chin in towards the throat, lifting the back of the head high. Whole spinal column gets space. Ready? Exhale all the air for Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Then breathe in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. It's been an honor leading your joint freeing practice today. Thank you. Om Shanti.